You're probably wondering when you're going to get your power back, when the lights are going to come back on across Southwest Florida.
Yeah, each day driving into work, more and more lights coming on here in Southwest Florida.
Yeah, but you know, even as the sun sets each day, we still are seeing people in the pitch black dark. It is dark out right now because the sun isn't going to come up for another 45 minutes here. And we hear that hum of generators, so we know how difficult this is to be without power and to really feel cut off from the world. But one area that is extremely slow we've been seeing to get back on the grid, unfortunately, is Cape Coral. LCEC is the provider for power there, the Lee County Electric Cooperative. Our John Barron is in Cape Coral, and he has an update for us on where things stand with the power and what people can expect. Good morning.
So, Amy, what you've been talking about right now is actually we are hearing the hum of the generators behind us right now, and you can actually hear just the clicking above us as well as we're standing here above these power poles that are really just having that electricity still coursing through them. But right now, nothing's connecting. So what we're taking a look at right now is much of nothing. Actually, you can completely see darkness all behind us, and that's really what we're waking up to this morning. And I'm actually going to have Brian, my photographer, shut off the light and show you guys what we're seeing at this point in time. Look at this. This is what we're seeing when we're waking up here. Still a little bit of sunlight, not even here yet. We're still waiting for that. Like you said, Amy, you still got about 45 minutes until we see the sunrise, and that's something to be really concerned about as people are waking up all across Southwest Florida, many of us without power and without street lights. That's something else to be concerned about, because as you guys are driving early on this morning, you're seeing signs like this stop sign right here on the ground. Still debris being left over from what Hurricane Ian did here in the aftermath of Southwest Florida. As you can hear behind me as well and kind of see, you're still seeing a lot of people getting up, and they're going to some of those jobs that are still open right now, and that's concerning as well because a lot of these street lights are still down. And actually driving through, if the cops aren't there, you're just going to, unfortunately, like I was doing, I was waking up this morning coming into work, it was so dark, no street lights, no stop signs, and that's what we're seeing is just driving all the way through, and then you're having to hit your brakes and wait because you're just catching a glimpse of these stoplights. So as you're waking up, extra concern and caution needed to be taken. And a lot of us wondering as well, okay, well, when are we going to be expecting to see, being able the opportunity to turn off the generators and get that electricity back to our homes? Well, LCEC and FPL are both being able to talk a little bit more about what we should be expecting as far as that electricity coming back to us here in our very own home city. So actually, FPL's president was holding a presser yesterday. I spoke with him. He said, right now, Lee County is actually about 95% restored, and they're doing everything they can in a lot of places like Charlotte County as well that really are starting to really fall behind. The reason why they're not seeing those power restored quicker is because they're having to still wait for the search and rescues and the debris to be removed, and then they can start to really bring some of that electricity back to some of those homes. Now, he said that really this is going to be one of those things that they're trying to do to continue to rebuild some of the city and try to actually have to put some of these power poles back in because some of those were completely destroyed. He said they're working on that as well. Now, if you're an LCEC customer, he did say that FPL, once they're done restoring some of their customers, they're going to help them out and make sure that they're going to give them some of those linemen as well to make sure they can start to get back on pace. We're going to send it back to you guys in the studio for now here live in Cape Coral. John Barron, Fox 4.